Hello Leo, and welcome to your June reading. Already in June. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. The first two cards that came out, I have the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. This is having sleepless nights, anxiety, wondering how am I going to do this, because there's a situation that's been around for a while, a situation that's reached its limit in the Pentacles. So that can be work, that can be family, that can be the type of income that you have, it can be just your concept of reality per se. That's why it is bringing you to Two of Swords. You have to make a decision, because the situation as it is right now, whatever it is for you, is not mentally easy, because there's challenges in there, that's for sure, with the 9 of Swords. And at the end of the month or whatever, I have this little pack that came to be. But the first one on top was the Page of Swords, which is good because that means you are going to make a decision. When we are in ambiguity in a situation, it's hell. And here I have a bunch of cups. So that tells me that it's an emotional hell for you, you know. Here, part of you did not know here that ambiguity, that did not know, like, can I really have more? This is what my experience, my emotional experiences have brought me until now, and I really can't imagine anything better than what I've had. So when I try to focus on the future, it is a projection from my wins and my falls, but it's in a cloud and I don't know where it's leading, and this is a lot of wasted energy. This is Venus in Scorpio down in our waters. So when we're trying to project in the future where there would be love and abundance, it is not strong. So what you understand is the balance between the two, and it is the 6 of Cups. That when it comes to emotions, 6 of Cups, it's right in the heart chakra. This is giving and receiving emotions with no expectations. There's children on that card, because when you tell a kid, I love you, a kid that is in a healthy environment, a healthy surrounding, will just take it, and it's going to be obvious for you, for him, for that child. Yeah, of course you love me. And it's going to be outward the same. When they give, it's the same. You give something to a child, he's not like, oh, you shouldn't have all of that. No, he's just taking it. This is what a healthy heart chakra is supposed to be, that fluidity into the receiving and giving. Not giving for reasons, not holding on to pains, not any of that. Free giving and receiving of pure emotions. That's why there's white flowers in those vases. Here, so you finish there. You understand that. Page of Sword. So under your 10 of Pentacle and your 9 of Sword, we have the 9 of Wands. So that's part of your anxiety, is the fact that that situation, encrusted as it is, when it's reaching its limit of, it will not grow more than that. This really hit it. There were battles, and some you won, some you lost, but you're at the point now that you can be wary of what the future can bring. And that is the cause of your anxiety. And under that, I have the 10 of Cups. So not only physically, maybe in what you do or your structure, the structure around you, but emotionally also, you are at your limit. We go through these many times in our lives, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacle. Even if the 10 of Cups seems to be like the achievement of a lifetime, yes, it can be, but the 10 of Pentacle or the 10 of Cups that we have when we're 20 is not the same as when we are 50 or 40 or and so on. Under your decision here, because you see there's 2 cycles you want to finish, I have the Devil. So that tells me that this decision here, this was probably part of your shadow that is keeping you there, even if you're not happy. He will work on your ego. And he will work on your ego by telling you, yes, but telling you also that all there is all you see is all there is. Yeah. So, and that's how, sorry, that's how we can be slave of our situation, you know? Like if your job is hell and you believe that that's the only job you will ever get, there's nothing else out there, of course you're going to endure it even longer than you should. This is part of his attribute. Okay, under that I have Strength, and that's you. And that is when we are, instead of being, oh my God, easy mo banam. Okay, stay there. Yeah, no, I have the Judgment. Let's keep focus. And I have the King of Cups. Okay, so these 3 cards, what are they? Oh, no, come on. All right. Judgment, you see that angel with the trumpet. This is to rise your vibration. King of Cups, so that you can be in tune, in integrity with your emotions. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. And the Strength, it's because the Devil can only work on your lion. The Devil cannot work on your higher self. That's the part connected with your soul. That's the part that is connected with the divine. So of course it cannot bring shadow into it. Because it's the luminous part connected with the universe. So when you are in your higher self, you will take a decision that will rise yourself from your situation. Stay there. Okay. All right. So under here, your decision and your understanding of what all those cups were, I have the Knight of Wands. So this is, I get it, I understand it, and all of a sudden you will gain that fire within you, that here and now, this is where I want to go, this is what I'm aiming for, and that enthusiasm inside of you. And under that I have the 5 of Cups, and that, with everything that is there, that is telling me that you are going to leave behind the disappointments and the sorrows that are attached to this situation here, and which you will be ready to take that extra cup, because you understand the 6 of Cups. You understand that you need to heal your heart chakra and open yourself to it, and therefore make that decision that is to get you out of that situation that just brings you anxiety. Okay, bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Cups. So there is that concept of leaving an emotional stale part of your life, okay, so that you can go get an Ace of Cups or a Two of Cups. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Yes, this is Mr. Blackbody that came in the Leo reading. So there you go, a nice blessing for you. Okay, Leos for the month of June, Spirit. What is that Nine of Swords and Ten of Pentacles? Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Hangman. So they want you to look at that situation and also the source of your sorrows. And you see the Three of Swords here. Where does that anxiety comes from? That situation has been hanging for a while, and it is hanging in that sense, in that way, until you get the illumination. So that means until you look at your situation from a completely different angle, and therefore by looking at things from a different angle, we're able to release things and make different decisions in our lives. Okay, so let's look at your Two of Swords. Two of Swords, people. Two of Swords. Made a mess with my table. All right. So here I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So are you gonna take your independence here by knowing your worth, knowing your value, or are you going to wait in a situation that is not bearing any fruits? And waiting in a situation that is not bearing any fruits is very much like him. Look, there's only a raisin here under the woman, and only a flame on the tail of the man here, lit by the devil. That's like base chakra only. Fight or flight. I have to survive. It's survival mode. I am maybe aiming for luxurious things, raisins. It's not like an apple, it's, you make wine out of it and all of that. But this is like, yes, this is the only pleasure and happiness you can have. Let's look at your Page of Swords, Spirit. Page of Sword. Page of Sword for Leos. What did Leos understand? What did Leos understand? You're gonna take a decision. There, you understand all that cup thing, but you're gonna take a decision on what you want to build. You want to build something that is going to bring you emotional satisfaction. This is a bit what it's all about. Oh my God. Okay? All right. Let's continue. 9 of Wands for Leos. 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands. So when you are in this situation that you feel stuck in, that you are worrying, your past wounds are kind of influencing what you think life is bringing you. And especially if he makes you believe that that's all that you're gonna get anyway. I'm struggling, it's heavy, I don't know I'm gonna make it. And this is what I see up front in front of me. These are my expectation of what is coming towards me. 5 of Pentacles. I'm afraid of lacking. I'm afraid of either putting people out in the cold or myself being stuck out in the cold. So here is the devil. What is the devil? And so you're in your decision process, you're going to face your own devil. 5 of Swords. You are going to face how maybe your mind or the mind of people around you can overthrow you so easily, preventing you from maybe having here I have the 6 of Cups. Buddy, lay down over there, okay? Come on. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles here I have. So maybe how you can convince yourself that you can't receive, or that life is uneven, you have to sacrifice yourself and all of that. You're going to see how you maybe do this mentally, and that is going to be your demon. Now, Knight of Wands. I think that once you make that decision, there's not much that's gonna hold you back, Leo. You're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm out of here. And that can be literal for some of you, or just inside, noticing this inside. Sometimes we go through these things and the outside world does not change as we're doing it. It will slowly transform because we are understanding that and making these inner decisions. So our outside reality will mirror it after that. Okay, the Knight of Wands. The Hermit. And the Ace of Cups. You see it? There's a lot of reflection because there are golden tarot here. So yes, you will find your truth. You will find what is your truth. What is your light telling you? What is your soul telling you? And that is going to be the decision that is going to pull you out of wherever you are. The energy of the Knight of Wands is strong enough to get out of the 8 of Swords, of the devil, of whatever. Because it's when we grab our willpower, we were given free will. We grab this ultimate power, and in the here and now we follow it. And you are going to follow it to open yourself from your sorrows, to balance it out and have a healed heart chakra to start receiving and giving, starting a whole new cycle of emotional satisfaction. So 10 of Cups, that was the end of your cycle. That's why you're getting an Ace of Cup here. Show me the 10 of Cups for Leos. Nine of Cups, 9, 10, and here the 7. Okay. Of course you weren't satisfied, and your old wounds kind of blurred what was out there for you. This is when we project all sorts of outcomes, and we even project on other people. If I do that, that person is going to be crushed. And turns out, no, they can live pretty well. Or, you know, it's castle in Spain, snake in the garden. It's all the extremes. We lose so much energy. Venus in Scorpio. 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups. And that's why you couldn't reach higher in your emotional satisfaction, because you were stuck there. And that's why you needed that inner choice of what is your reality, and you needed to heal. And that's why we have that King of Cups also, which is, for some of you, you are going to have a great counselor around you, and others of you, it's that you are going to find that within yourself. You are going to rise your emotional capacity to vibrate. Show me the Judgment, the Strength, and the King of Cups. And here I have the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. So if for some of you we're talking about a job and Magician here, this is again, they wanted to show me the last card that flipped. It's not even there. Oh, they flipped it at the 9 of Swords, like this one. This is getting out of our worries and anxieties, and actually going with our fire, with what we have understood, investing in ourselves, and starting to build and see results. So you're rising your conditions on many levels, Leo. 5 of Cups. Five of Cups. Ah, Wheel of Fortune. And Knight of Cups here, of course. Wheel of Fortune. These conditions are going to change. The conditions of your 5 of Cups here. This is going to leave your life because of that understanding that you have. That understanding of rebalancing your capacity to be happy, because you're thinking, I know my worth, and I am going to go and invest in myself. If for some of you we're talking about work, it's work. If it's just if it's a relationship, it's a relationship. But if it's just part of your own emotional growth, even if it doesn't change anything outside, but this is an inner process, it's amazing. So decision to grow. You're growing or rising, I should say, understanding the flow of love, because this is like all the time. We don't even need to be in a relationship. The flow of love should pass through our heart constantly, and in a healed heart chakra it passes constantly, like that boy here. Yeah. All right, so Leos, on this I'm gonna send you all my love and light. I want to send my heart out there to the ones of you that are dealing with this pandemic, with people close to you, or you are supporting, or you yourself. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, and liking the videos. It helps to grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. Also, thank you for the ones of you that send donations. It helps more than you think. And on the full moon and the new moon, I do a special ceremony to give you back. And on this, what can we say? What can we see, Mr. Black Buddy? Have a beautiful month of June, Leos. All right. Namaste. See you next month.